What's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
How you doing?
I'm here.
Yeah. What's going on?
Not much. Got I brought one home from Billy's this week.
Oh, what'd you get?
What did I get? It is a leopard, super pastel ivory,
Nice.
het clown.
Nice.
But I'm not using it for the het clown. I'm not actually a fan of leopard freeway clown stuff. We got a bunch of it. He went pretty hard at that because I think
Yeah.
he hit a pastel leopard. He hit a pastel leopard freeway clown, and he made more of them, and I just not a fan of them. I'm not a fan of leoparded clown at all.
Really?
No. Holy cow,
Oh,
Joe! You got like 10 people watching this.
I know. What's going on, everybody? Even
Didn't know
Austin's in
you
here.
had that many friends.
I sent Austin an invite trying to get him on, but
I was going to say
what's
that none
going
of
on,
these people are
everybody?
from none of the. I don't know anybody. Oh, look who's in there, Mr. Hatchy Hatch,
Who's that?
Austin.
Oh, Austin. Yeah, yeah. I was trying to get him on.
Oh, he's busy.
What do you say? Austin says he likes leopard clown. Bro, jump on. Never mind fishing. He says he's going fishing in a few hours.
Oh, good
Dude, I went
golly.
fishing with him last week. I froze my ass off.
Oh yeah, he told me stories about him going fishing, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I want to go fishing with you.
Yeah. Trekking through the ice, snow up
I
to
I
our knees.
I
My
I
God,
know.
dragging like 500 pounds of gear.
Oh yeah,
Crazy.
he was saying that he was had a bunch of weight in his sleds, and I'm
Yeah.
like, sounds like a heart attack for the fat man waiting.
Yeah. We needed
Oh man,
a snowmobile, man. It was crazy.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I got to pick
That's
up this week too.
oh, what'd you get? Oh, I did see that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
What
man.
what was that used?
Yeah, I got it on Kijiji.
Are you
Uh,
okay telling how much you paid, or is that
yeah,
like class
I paid.
secret?
No, 2 G's.
Two grand? Yeah.
Yeah, they're asking three, and I offered two and worked it out.
Yeah, three
So,
grand's a little bit pricey. For you
yeah.
can get a brand new one for almost 3 grand.
Yeah, then shipping and then the tariffs and so much crap. I was looking at
Oh
shipping
yeah,
in from
yeah.
China and stuff, but it was crazy.
So did you look at that through Billy? I think it's Billy's Patreon. Did you look at it through his Patreon, or
Uh,
because I think he
no,
said
I
you can
didn't.
get it for 1,500 US or something. So
Really? I think
yeah.
that's where this guy said he got it was Billy's Patreon
Oh
or
okay.
Billy's hookup or whatever.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah. Yeah, and I don't know about what it would how much that would be after you pay duty and all that stuff. I don't know whether because everybody blamed it on the U.S., but that was not the U.S. tariffing us as we crossed the border from the states coming
right,
back home. That's this Canadian government.
that was
As soon as the U.S. government said they were doing tariffs, they were talking with tariffs. Canada
yeah,
jumped right on that. The government was just like pile driving us the second they could. So
right, exactly.
because I know that Billy and I brought stuff back from Billy that was worth $1,000, and I think we paid $400 or something like that tariffs on the
Yeah,
on the on the grand with tax, and then they taxed the tariff. That was the stupid part. They charge you 30% tariffs, and then they've got the audacity to tax the tariffs.
right. Yeah,
That's
tax
like
to
taxing
tax.
a
Yeah,
tax.
yeah, exactly. We
Oh,
already do that.
retarded. I know.
We tax everything. We pay income tax. We everything. You pay your taxes. You got to pay your tax man tax. It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
it's crazy.
You know what I wonder, Joe? Would we ever be able to do this? Because you and I are both kind of new guys, but
Yeah,
obviously we've got guys like Austin that we have access to. I work at Billy's, so I wondered if we could ever do like a call-in show, like call in and ask two dummies, and we'll see if we can get you an answer.
yeah.
But I don't know if you could like have people call in and like could accept a voice call or anything like that.
No, I don't think so. They'd have to jump on, I think, or just throw it in the chat.
Zeus is
But
asking for thoughts on puzzle. Is it a genetic worth getting into? Who's
You want to
Zeus
take it?
Herrera?
That's a guy in my town. He's been picking up some animals.
No, tell him to jump in, and we'll chat for a bit on it. Unless do
All
you want to
right,
have other people on?
yeah, I'll send the request. Let's see.
We're gonna
There
get
we
you on
go.
here, Zeus, and put you on the hotspot and ask you why.
Yeah. Well, what are you? Yeah, I mean, I don't know what your thoughts are on puzzle, but I don't have any.
Um, my thoughts on puzzle are limited to. Zeus says he's
Hmm.
just dealing with his baby.
Yeah, he's had a newborn.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
My thoughts on puzzle are very limited. Like all the things that I do, I'm OCD and almost hyper focused
yeah,
on freeway and super asphalt to some extent, not really ivory. So anything that I look at a genetic has to be weighed up in the freeway context. So when I looked into um, puzzle was one of those ones that I was like, you know what? I don't see that ever be a good fit with freeway, so
yeah,
not likely. One of the ones that would probably push me out of my comfort zone would definitely be paint, because when you see paint clowns, you're just literally going, wow.
right, right,
Um, I didn't even like clown. I didn't like clown when I first saw it. I'm like, no, I'm not getting into that. I can't stand it. I saw too much of a trend in that, and that's like 5, 6 years ago. Saw too much of a trend. Too many people were clown heavy, and then
right.
I saw at Billy's place when I first met them. I saw a freeway clown and a super asphalt clown, and I'm like, oh, maybe I do like clown. So I started adding clown slowly. Then I saw Austin early on really was pushing me into going and trying to get Ultramel, and he's not trying to sell me Ultramel, but he's saying this is go Ultramel, go Ultramel. If I did, I would be miles ahead of where I am now as far as where my collection is financially, because I put a decent amount of money in, but I just put it into the wrong things. And
Yeah,
had to restart like probably 3 years ago. Um, but I have, once I saw an Ultramel Freeway, I'm like, done. So now I've got Ultramel Clown. Well, then I saw a Super Asphalt Exantic. I'm like, okay, well, I've got Exantic in my collection. But I
yeah.
will only go Exantic, not with Freeway. With the dark, I've noticed that the Super Asphalt looks really good in the dark stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that the Freeway looked better with the bright stuff, banana, stuff like that.
A
So
pastel, yeah.
I'm trying to go to I'm trying to go with the nah, not even pastel in a sense. Oh, and I'm talking bright stuff. I don't mean pastel bright.
Mm-hmm.
I mean orangey bright. So I'm not even going super asphalt. I'm going super asphalt with dark stuff. So blackhead, xanthic, jeans like that. I
Yeah,
would still think it would look amazing in clown with those in clown. But as far as the other stuff, I'm going Ultramel, Orange Dream, Freeway. I don't even want to do a super asphalt in the Ultramel. I'll probably hit it anyways because then
right,
it'll help me to make better combos.
for
But
sure.
getting Cypress Special, Orange Dream, Blackhead, Black Pastel, all of those, even Blackhead, when you work Blackhead into some jeans, I've seen it have almost like an oranging effect, almost like black pastel when you cross that with other, like black pastel Anchi. I think Billy
Yeah,
called it a Cheeto or something. Dude, it was like
yeah. The
orange, and
hypo.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
it's a leeway, right?
you add hypo into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think blackhead and or black pastel and Anchi are only like, I think.
Yeah,
Is that
it's
right?
the 8 ball in the entry. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So how is the ultrasound, and does that cross into, because you're a nurse but not practicing, like, are you
Yeah.
a nurse as in like every day in the hospital nurse?
I was for 16 years. The last couple years I've been at a desk, but
So
yeah.
is this going to be like an easy transition to an ultrasound for you then?
To look at it and read it, it's a lot easier for me. But
Yep.
in my line of work, I didn't use an ultrasound daily or
Okay.
anything. So yeah, it was more in traumas we used them.
Because Chris and Shauna had an ultrasound, and they used it, and they weren't. I don't think they were having too much luck with it. And I tried it a couple times. I have access to Billy's, and I'm
Yeah.
absolutely useless with the thing.
Oh, really?
Uh,
So the
yep.
first day I brought this one home, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 15, 20. I got like 23 females, and I was probably breeding 20 of them. Okay,
Yep.
for like since October,
Yep.
and I brought the ultrasound home, and I immediately I ultrasound everything, and no
Yep.
problem. I was finding,
Wow.
and I come to find out there's only like 5 of them that are building. So it just tells me I can pull my males and I can move some stuff around, and
Oh,
like I got
100%.
one I
Yeah, yeah.
found at 33.
Wow.
Yeah, and then the other
That
ones are like 20, 18.
that's a good surprise.
But yeah, surprising for sure.
Zeus is saying, I was thinking of Super Chocolate Hypo Puzzle. Haven't seen one yet. And that would be, I think that would be, because puzzle, I don't know, is that it's mainly um, a pattern morph, and hypo is just insane
So
in
Craig,
anything. So,
yeah, yeah. I
um,
think Super Chocolate Hypo Puzzle though that would be more uh what's that?
Anton,
No,
DPR.
in over in Europe,
Oh,
Prague,
yeah,
Prague
yeah, yeah,
Morphs.
Progmorphs.
I think they have some of that stuff. I would definitely
Uh,
check them out.
yeah, and if you are thinking, Ryan Exotics make one? No,
Who's
yeah,
Ryan
he.
Exotics? Yeah,
Ryan Exotics is out my way, I think so. He's in
is that the one in
East
Toronto?
Scarborough. No, he's in East Scarborough.
Yeah, I
Uh,
think actually I was talking to Zeus, the guy there.
yep.
He was telling me that he was looking actually talking to Ryan about
Okay.
making some trades for some fishing stuff for
Yeah,
some puzzle
Ryan's into
stuff.
fishing.
Yeah,
He's by. I think he's in a
is that
window caulking and that kind of thing. That's the company
yeah,
that he works for. He says.
but I don't know if he's getting out. He's got a lot of racks and stuff for sale on Kijiji right now.
I did see that he had
A 50/40 or something.
a 50/40, um, which is I don't know that he's even saying the rack rate, but the 40 series ARS rack is for males and for very small girls.
Hmm.
You could breed in those very easy because I think those are 13 by 26. It's a great size. It's an amazing size. It'd be the size that I would prefer for males. The ARS has an equivalent to that, but I think theirs is a 40 series. But most people get mixed up with the numbers of the racks. The first number is the series, and the second number is just how many they put in a
Right,
stock. Like a 70/30 is 70 series bins,
but
and they
30 of them.
normally put them 30 of them up. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah. Like this one here is a 70/20.
yeah, so no, so that is right. Ryan does have that right. So if it's a
Yeah,
50/40, it's 10 levels of 4, and it's 50 series.
yeah. But the image
They
he has only has like 5 levels, so I don't know.
Yeah, but if you look at the picture, it's his second picture
Yeah,
in on Kijiji.
it's
Uh,
double stacked or
it is
the full.
no, it's the second picture is outdoors, and that's like the full rack. So
Right,
it's
right,
an
right.
older rack welded together, and I don't know whether I had
Yeah,
a very early Freedom breeder, and it was like really poorly powder coated, welded, and
oh,
it had
really?
like a metal top. Like it was all one piece with no plastic
Yeah, like it's
pull-out
not the
frames.
hybrid with these. Oh,
Yeah, oh
you
yeah,
see
no,
them?
no, no. It's
Like
even
these?
further because even
Yeah.
the, I don't know whether I think all of the Freedom Breeder ones that I've seen, except for the one I had that was very early, had like the pull-out tops, the
Yeah.
plastic tops.
Right.
This was actually metal welded right on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it was like it was a tank, and
It's
they
a,
weren't.
yeah.
It wasn't 70 series. I had it was an 80 series, so it was like
Oh, wow.
for
Okay.
it was
Even
another one
lowers.
inch thicker. So, but
Yeah.
I had Austin was helping me with the breeding, and I was almost at 100% of my females were going. And then
Nice.
I had a malfunction. I had a malfunction on the rack, and we lost at the end of the year. We lost six clutches. It would have been 23 for 23.
All right.
Yeah, and that hurt because it was all the last six clutches were worth more than the first 17.
That's always the way, right?
Oh yeah, that hurt bad. So.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
how are those pickups doing that you got?
Zeus, if you're thinking about chocolate,
Yeah.
Anton at DPR's line of chocolate, his original chocolate, whatever it was, male or female,
Yeah.
is one of the best. Certainly, if you're gonna go chocolate, try to start off with the best.
Yeah. I think he's got a chocolate from Antoine, actually,
Oh, does he?
if I remember correctly. Yeah.
Yeah, Zeus. Yeah, yeah. I think a lot of people when they saw the puzzle,
Yeah.
the similar, and I'm not sure, Austin can correct me if I'm wrong. Puzzle is similar in pattern to cryptic.
Cryptic, yeah.
The good thing about cryptic is that you can go krypton, and in your pairings you will have a higher diversity of sellable items.
Exactly.
That's part of the reason why. It's not the whole reason why, because I think that's kind of like a subset of the animal I bought off Austin once I
Yeah.
started, or no, actually the one I bought off of you, because it was
The Krypton.
yours Yellow Belly Ultramel Krypton, and it
Yeah.
was like, wow, because I can actually do clown pairings with that Krypton and hit clown and Krypton pairings, and that to me, like, some people might not like that, but I like it, the diversity of looks. I
Mm-hmm.
like the diversity of being able to sell things to people, but still having basically the same project. It has a very good. It's almost like
Yeah.
hitting a freeway or a super asphalt. Woohoo! They're both good, you know.
Right, right. Yeah, for me, once I saw what Puzzle and Clown did, it kind of killed it for me because my main base is Clown. I love Clown.
Yeah, yeah,
So once they weren't very like visual, I I kind of lost it. And then for me, it was more like DG a couple years ago, how everyone was hot and heavy. Heads were selling for $1,200, and then it did
yeah,
heads are $50. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And for me, it's just like the big puzzle boom has already happened, and I'm not going to chase that. So
Yeah, I didn't actually. I'm not saying I don't like him, um, because I'm trying to be very careful that I don't cut people up. That's not my
who?
intention. The biggest puzzle guy in Canada, that just moved to the U.S.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Will?
It will.
Yeah,
It's not that I didn't like him. I didn't know anything about him. I didn't
yeah.
see him as central to what I was seeing going on with ball pythons, and I wanted to be involved with genes and genetics and people that I had access to.
Hmm.
I'm not saying that Will's a snob or anything, but
Right.
certainly I've seen the guy at shows and a couple of times and tried to talk to him, and you're lucky. For me, anyways, I was lucky to get 2 words of politeness out of the guy. I'm not saying he's rude or anything, but he just
Right.
seemed like he had somewhere to go, and I'm like, I don't get that with Austin.
Yeah.
Austin is one of those guys that he doesn't care how much of a slug you are, or whether he sees that you don't have money, or aren't cool, or aren't going to buy things off you. That kid will always give you the time of day.
Right. Right.
He's a good human, and I've got that feeling when I talk to the top 3 Canadian guys, besides Austin and Billy. I got the same thing out of all of them, that they
Yeah.
just couldn't be bothered with me. So
Oh, really?
yeah, and my challenge with that is I do a lot of homework.
Yeah,
So long before I've got $3,000 to spend, I'm doing my homework.
for
Those
sure.
people didn't want to talk to me or give me the time of day.
Yeah.
Mostly because they probably got a feeling that I'm doing my homework and I don't have any money right now. Well, yeah, I'll talk to you when you get your money. Okay,
Yeah.
well that's nice,
Exactly.
but hey, guess what? By then, I've already made my decision and you're out of it.
Right.
That's like I think for those guys that I'm talking about, the top three guys in Canada, those guys got lots of sales. They don't need me. They don't need my sales. So, but to
Right.
me, that's short sighted because if you're treating one guy like that, you're treating everybody like that. You're missing out on a lot of sales. And anyways,
I hear you. I hear you.
just the conundrum of doing sales in Canada. So I
Yeah.
think there's some snobbery going on a little bit, and I try to be very careful with that. I'm dealing with a guy down in the States that he asked me a question about one of my animals, and I said that unfortunately the shipping on that is 350 US because of sites, and the guy told me to go eat a dick. So I called him, and he answered the phone and hung up immediately. And then I said to him, "Hey, the language you're using could get your morph market
Right.
canceled.
Reported. Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe give me a call and have a chat with me quick." So he called and tail between his legs a little bit, but this kid has ended up literally because I was nice to him and didn't hold that against him. He's being pretty rude and vulgar, and uh, he calls me like constantly and texts me, and he's literally like he's trying to feed an animal he's trying to feed it 4 times already. And I'm trying to be polite, but I want to tell the guy,
Right.
look, man, I told you not to feed the thing for 2 weeks. You've already tried to feed it 4 times plus assist feed it, and you haven't had the animals 4 weeks yet, 2 weeks
Right.
yet.
Yeah. Give it a chance to settle.
Well, you got to try to be nice to these people, no
Yeah.
matter no matter where they come from or how new they are. Like this guy
Right.
didn't even buy anything off me, and he's not calling the guy he bought the animal off. He's texting me because I'll give him the time of day.
Exactly. Well, friggin', I had a guy message me today actually for a snake on Kijiji, and he just
Yep,
said, hey, you have any wiggle room on this animal? And it was a $300 female
yep,
pastel banana leopard double het ultramel pied or
yep,
ultramel clown.
yep.
And I listed it for $300. And I'm like, honestly, there's no there's no wiggle
Yeah, yeah,
room. Like
yeah,
you're not gonna find one for that price. Like that's
yeah,
already bottom line. And I said, I've already spent $100 on shed testing because I wanted to see if it was also hypo and pied.
yeah.
Um, all this stuff. And they don't even like care to say no problem. I appreciate it. Thanks for telling me. Nothing, just vanish. And I'm
Good
just like,
ghost, yeah.
I don't want to deal with such people anyway. So that's cool.
No, and that's a challenge with the Kijiji people that are out there. It's they're the one person texts me and I had a banana up for 200. It was a banana pastel Enchi freeway and it was up for $210, and they said $100 I'll pick it up today. And I said, actually, that's, I couldn't go that low. I would go
Right.
maybe 175. If your budget's only $100, I do have other bananas are coming up.
Right.
That'll be more in that price range. I'm trying to be polite and give them options and be the salesperson. And they basically said, "Go f yourself. You obviously don't understand what $100 pickup now means." And I'm just like, "Hey, have a great day." It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Exactly. Just try to,
the
yeah,
people that you get on.
move along. Oh man.
Hudson says, "Show me the snakes."
Oh, what's going on? That's my realtor. How you doing? She sold me this house.
Did she? You got
Yeah.
two real estate agents in the same
There
thing.
you
Well,
go.
lucky you.
There you
We're
go.
gonna
You
have a
should follow her, man. She's amazing. Does great stuff.
awesome.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah. I'll show Hudson's favorite snake.
Did she buy a snake for me at least?
No, 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 no. It's like a petting zoo. This is the one he loved.
Oh yeah,
Pastel
yeah.
stranger clown.
Pastel stranger clown, male or
Yeah.
female?
Male.
Male.
Breeding. I got him going to black pastel pinstripe hypo. So make some nice double hits that are dark.
Dude, you got to. Yeah, Hudson says, "Yay." Yeah, Stranger, dude, you got to see Stranger Banana Clown. One of the best
Yeah.
snakes I've ever seen, man.
Oh, I can't
Banana
wait.
Stranger's insane.
Yeah.
I've got a yellow belly Stranger female sitting at around 1,000 grams, so she'll
Yeah.
probably go by
Yeah. Do you know,
the
I
end of
would
the
say
year,
my
hopefully.
problem is I got a lot of pastel in my females, and he's pastel, and I don't want to make super pastel clowns.
Nope.
So I'm like, if I
You
could
don't want to
breed
make
this stuff
super
without,
pastel
and then
clowns, and
make,
you don't want super pastel with Stranger either, because you've only got a
yeah,
1 in 4 chance of hitting it. With without pastel, that's a 1 in 8 chance of hitting
with
with
stranger.
Stranger without pastel, and
Right,
that's bad.
right.
That's bad odds.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not chasing that. So I'd rather try to make something either like a double head or a head this year without the pastel, and then run it back next year.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But or I can just buy one. I mean,
Yeah, and honestly, the Stranger prices. I think one went on auction the other day, a male, and went for like $200.
yeah,
Stranger clown,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
then like I mean, 2 years ago they were like still sitting at 5 grand.
Right. That was a huge drop. Yeah,
Yeah, that is pretty crazy. So,
yeah. What are you seeing that's holding value right now?
um,
Besides new stuff that's coming in. I mean, stuff that's been
well,
around.
if you're not talking about new genes, Mandarin's still like very hot. I looked up Super
Yeah,
Mandarin again today. They're like 5 grand,
yeah. I feel like
four
they're
four
very gatekeep
thousand
though.
US.
Like
Hmm?
they're very hard to get a hold of. Like they're gatekeeped for
Well,
sure.
they are because now that the genetic test is available in Canada, at least,
Hmm.
um, you're not buying a Mandarin if you have any common sense. You're not buying a Mandarin unless it has a test on it.
Right.
That's actually Austin probably won't care if I say that, but he just picked up a Mandarin clown
Yeah, yeah, he was telling me.
or Mandarin het clown.
It was like double head or something, wasn't it? It was something.
Slither
I can't remember what it was.
City, Slither City's on.
Yeah. Yeah, Lace is
Dude's
dropping
dude
fast, but
dude's down at I forget I don't know where he is in Slither City is I think he's in LA or something, or at
yeah.
least or at least he looks like he's from LA.
Uh-huh. Where are you
Where are you
from,
from,
man? Drop it
Slither
in.
City?
Yeah.
Do you know who Slither City is? I watch his
No,
videos.
no. Doesn't ring a bell. But I'm down to meet everyone, so
Yeah, he'd be a guy.
drop
He'd
your
be a
info.
nice guy to pop in, say hi.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's Slither City. He's the guy that I have a church background, and he always kind of prays and says thankful for the eggs that he's getting and the stuff
Oh,
that he's
nice.
able to partake of. Somebody said, "Oh, that's an amazing snake that you made the other day." I'm like, "Hey, man, I just put the two snakes together. God did the rest of
That's
that."
right. That's right.
Not too many people working with lace in Canada from what I've seen on the market. That is correct, and I think it's the same thing. Um, Lace is the same thing in Canada. We do not have a test for lace yet. We do have a Mandarin test. So anybody that buys a Mandarin at, I think just a regular Mandarin is going to run you 2 grand.
Yeah.
We were only saying nice things about you, Mr. Slither City. You want to pop in and say hi? Just send Joe a request to say
Let's
hi.
see if I can pop him in. Hey, send an invite.
He's I'm pretty sure it's this. I watched a lot of his videos. I don't see him putting many videos out
Yeah.
lately. Zeus for it is. Hey, buddy, how you
Oh,
doing,
what's
man?
going on?
What's up, guys?
How you doing?
Okay, so I was saying, if you missed it, I was saying that like you're from Los Angeles. Where do you live?
Bay Area, close.
So yeah, I'm close.
San
Yep,
Fran?
Yeah, San
yep.
Francisco.
Nice.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
That's the name of the city.
I was telling Joe that I appreciate your context of being thankful and praying when you get a clutch and giving praise to God for the nice things you're able to partake in making. So
Yeah, every time I have a chance to praise His holy name, I'm down. Can
yeah,
you
man.
guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Every, honestly, like I feel like when we're breeding and we're thinking of creating, I only could think of the creator every time God
Yep.
trusts me with life and
Yep.
he sows it to
Nice.
me. So
Yeah, man.
I just, it's a reflection.
I'm not seeing many videos that you were pretty heavy on videos a couple of years ago. You're not making as many, or am I missing stuff?
Yeah, well, the breeding has stopped. So I was doing a lot of those egg cuttings as, it didn't stop. It's just like getting ramped up again. I'm about to have a egg drop soon from a leopard yellow belly clown. I know you don't like leopard and clown, but
But Austin, did you see
I do.
Austin's video though?
yeah, yeah. Long overdue, man. I've been raising this girl for like 5 freaking years. About time she dropping me something.
So
And
Austin said, "Watch my video. I got a clown video on." I'm like, you know what? I hope there's no leopard in it because the worst gene in clown is leopard, and followed by orange dream. And the first six snakes Austin showed had leopard in it. I'm like,
Good
oh
for
yeah,
you,
man,
buddy.
now I got some makeup to do with Austin.
yeah, his new videos have been pretty cool watching.
Yeah,
I like
Yeah, yeah,
him getting
yeah.
back in his mode, so that's
yeah,
kind
he's
of been
like that
cool.
fire.
Yeah,
Yeah,
May, his
totally.
girlfriend, does some of the video and the camera shots they're getting. Yeah, really
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
First class. I'm hoping he keeps up with it. So,
definitely, definitely. He's
what's your now that we got you on here? What's your because of Joe and I talk a ton.
look at JC.
Hello?
What's going on?
Hey guys.
What's up,
Uh,
JC?
what's
He
up?
actually is in the Bay Area too.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Is
Wait.
this a snake breeder as well?
Yeah. I'm a future ball python breeder.
Future.
Right on.
How many
Yeah.
snakes you got now?
Like almost around 20 ball pythons.
What?
Hey,
Good for you, man. Where'd you get
good
them all?
stuff.
Thanks. Okay, actually I got like a quarter from Robbie on the phone right now.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
I got like I think like 3 or 4. Yeah, from Slither City.
nice. Hopefully, his
Snakes. So yeah.
best.
Good for you.
Yeah, they're all pretty good morphs. So
Nice.
yeah.
What are you into?
I like clown, desert, ghost, and pied,
There you
and
go.
hypo. No thanks.
You got
And
to
Nice.
then
talk to Uncle Miguel. Miguel will probably give you some good deals because he likes the up and coming guys, man.
True.
yeah.
Miguel's out in your area, isn't he, Robbie?
No,
Oh,
he's in LA.
Well,
oh
dude, I'm in Toronto, Canada. He's in your area, not mine.
Yeah, definitely. Six
yeah.
hours from here, definitely. Not
That's
too
Okay, good.
far.
Damn.
a
Yeah.
Dude,
long way.
6 hours is nothing for us. I drive three,
Yeah.
three. It's 3 hours with no traffic for me from my house to get to Billy's for work.
Skills.
And
Dang,
some like it took me 5.5 hours to get home on Friday. So
that's
Mm,
crazy.
yeah, well,
You're like a truck driver.
yeah, I don't mind because we have three kids in the States, so we're constantly visiting the kids in the U.S. Um, so that 3-4 hours, and people say, "Oh, you're crazy to work at Billy's. Why would you drive 3 hours?" I'm like, dude, you're the same guy that drives two and
You,
a half hours every weekend to go to the cottage. So don't tell me about 3 hours to go hang out with Billy and look after my
yeah.
snake.
And then
yeah.
you get to go work at Billy's. Enough said, right?
There you go.
Yeah, I'm his real estate agent, and so like I'm going out there partially for business as well. But like I mean, I've got
Right.
my entire collection there now, so
Mm,
I was able to everything. I still have snakes here, but this is more grow up and for sale stuff. All of my breeders are at Billy's now, so
Yeah,
mm.
yeah. He's
Oh,
always down to work something out. That's what I like about him. He has an open mind.
that yeah, he
Yeah.
does have a very open mind. And like I think in sales for not in real estate, it doesn't have that much of a context, but certainly you should always be giving a follow up. And I've been in sales to some extent most of my life selling stuff, and if people couldn't afford a $25,000 renovation, it's okay. Well, give me your budget. What can we do for within your budget? We should always, as snake people, be giving an option. Hey, man, that's not. I can't accommodate you having an $800 snake for $300, but here's what I can give you for
I
$300
think
instead of
that's
just
like
Right.
saying no.
a key question because I get that a lot in my DMs on my Instagram,
Yep.
and they always want like the best, brightest looking snake. Well, what's your budget?
Yeah.
$100, $150.
$200.
I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, are you trying to like get me low to try to get you to give you a $600 snake for that
Yeah. Yeah.
price?
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
you have to be people or don't want to be realistic, or they think that I feel that they're trying to think that I'm trying to get them high, but I'm just trying to see what they're working with.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're always in the 150, 100,
Yep.
$50. I'm like, okay, you're not gonna get what you're saying you want for that.
Right.
No, and that's like if you look at, and I think the ball python craze when I got in 6 years ago was two double, triple, quad hats and all this stuff, and I saw a real hole in pet quality stuff that I wanted to fill to some extent. So I have my collection split into thirds. A third is just pet stuff. And dude, you get a super banana and you breed that to anything, you're gonna make a single gene banana that'll blow the socks out of anybody that has never seen ball pythons, and you can
Yeah.
sell those for 100, $150. You don't mind.
Mm.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
I got off of Billy. I got really lucky. I got a red exanthic super banana. So this thing, no matter what I put it to, throws banana and a het red exanthic gene, and then just the entire clutch is perfect. I
Yeah,
put it to a yellow belly enchi, and you get yellow belly and enchi mixed in there, and it's great. I got a Hayabusa growing up. I'm going to put that to it and make some. I think hurricane in that would be good. Be good.
Oh yeah.
Good.
yeah, that would be
So look,
real
little
good.
guy, how old are you, man? Bottom right. Oh, what the younger guy?
JC, he's 12.
12.
12.
Is
Yeah.
he is
That's a,
Nice.
so? Is he just one of your customers, Robbie,
I'm on
or?
a live stream.
He reached out. Go ahead, bro.
Oh yeah. Basically, it was about about 4 months ago. I reached out to Fuller City because I was watching one of his lives, and I picked up the super nice Tofino het hypo from him.
Oh wow,
Almost,
good for you.
almost a proven breeder. Or she was, yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, she's nice. I got it for a pretty good price too. Yeah, all the snakes I have, from Fuller City are super nice. I have was it a pastel fire clown, the female,
Yep.
and then I also have like
Pastel fires firefly. It's a nice looking snake.
Yeah.
yeah, and then I also got like an a pinstripe enhancer het genetic stripe from a mystery for like your mystery bag.
Oh, one of his
Yeah,
mystery bags. Look at
Awesome.
you.
yeah, so those are cool. But yeah, definitely if my parents are gonna let me, then I want to help him vend at a reptile show so I can get some
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
experience.
Good,
Nice.
good.
So kind of like what you were saying is like, JC will call me with whatever advice he has, and I'm so slammed with work because I do a pet clinic for dogs and cats, and then I
Oh
got the
wow.
snake stuff and the rat stuff. But I always carve out time for JC. We'll chop it up for like half
Oh,
an
that's awesome.
hour, yeah, and just talk and just kind of see where he's at, and I kind of puts me where I need to be, and
Exactly.
that's what it's
Yeah.
all about, just building those customers and the relationships, so
Yeah.
that it's all about just keeping the relationship and watching him succeed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Exactly. Exactly. Is he
because
building with females or what do you got?
Me?
yeah, I'm
Oh,
trying to calm him down because he's trying to get too many males, and
Oh,
so I'm
Oh,
like,
buddy,
the males are
slow
already
it
pretty when they're
down.
available. Yeah. Yeah.
listen to Mr.
Yeah,
Robbie. He's trying to steer you right.
don't get
Yeah.
too many at one time. We all been there. We all got to go through it. But
Yeah.
he's seen some of the stuff, and I'm limited on space too. And the ball pythons with recessives and the incomplete dominants are so wide that you just gotta pump the brakes and put that money in the piggy bank. And then when you get a little bit more knowledge, pull the trigger on some expensive stuff.
Yep.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
females can be cheap, but your males got to be big time expensive.
Mm.
I just bought a $4,000 male off of Austin, and I'm putting that to $2,000 females, and you could make $8,000 babies out of that. So your
Yeah.
males got to be your big money.
Yeah. That
Yeah. You
sounds
gotta buy
right.
them at the right time too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
this. Oh, go
I
ahead.
think about in 2023 or 22, I like chunked off like $4,000 on a fire yellow belly orange dream clown male
Mm.
from
Oh,
straight fire.
from
And
Straight
that,
Fire, Levance.
I mean, I got a few breedings in it. I don't think I could sell that thing for 500.
Nope.
It's like you could take some really man,
Yeah.
some bitter liquor, I tell you.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So
I had an auction for Cypress, Orange Dream, Yellow Belly, Het Clown female, and 3 years ago that would have been $2,000-3,000 female, and I got $15 for it.
Oh
It's just one of those
Jesus.
things. And the guy that bought it off of me, he's a buddy, and he's like, "Dude, I got to give you more than $15." I'm like, "No way! I want to brag about that one." I'm not, and he tried to give me more. I'm like, you're gonna wreck my story."
touche. Yeah,
Oh,
but it's cool because like I have some quality come because it came from his camp. So no matter what, like I have some of the holdbacks from that breeding, and I'm breeding those females now, and I got some quality stuff. So it's you think big numbers, but in the long game, you're making the babies off of those breedings, and like now you're like getting you know double heads or triple heads off of them, and you're just building the army. And
Yeah.
this is the long game. It's the long haul. You know,
100%.
I
Hmm.
thought it was going to be quick, fast, because I'm in a business minded.
Yeah.
I'm
Me
an
too. Yep.
entrepreneur,
Yep.
and I had to realize, the after single recessives kind of like took a dip, then you got to bury it. You got to bury the recessives, and this is all stuff I learned like
What's up,
through
big man?
Billy Patreon,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
and now what I thought was gonna be then is like now I'm shooting out, and I feel like I'm starting over again, and it's like could be
Yeah.
kind of frustrating, but kind of staying in contact with what you guys are doing. You guys got a great thing going here. You guys got great conversation going, and just stay motivated. And I still enjoy it. I still like praising the Lord in His creations.
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
Right on.
what else? What else would I be doing? Putting it
Yep.
in my
Yeah.
car that I can't get anything out of it.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't
Yeah.
enjoy it anymore, that's your time, right? Like
Yeah.
that's when you know.
Robbie, you started around the same time Joe and I did, or didn't you? I think I'm kind of late 21,
Same.
22
Yeah.
ish,
uh,
same as Joe.
I started in January of 2020, right before the pandemic.
Okay, so pretty close then, yeah.
Yeah.
But was that breeding or just your first ball python?
Well, my first ball python, and then like like I said, I run a pet clinic, so I hired the veterinarians to work for me, and one of my main guys, he was breeding ball pythons at the time, and then he spun the genetics on me, and that just made my mind go boom.
Wow, yeah.
And my wife and I just started buying like 10 at a time from people. We're driving like 3 hours away to go buy like some spider complex for like $100, and I thought I was getting a deal at that time.
Yeah. Did you have a mentor at the
So
time, or were you just get in by yourself?
just all by myself,
Yeah.
just like how you said, like I would kind of hang on to the next guy, kind of get some information and try to build it up. And that's when I was like, you know what? Like I got too much invested on this to like try to keep doing it by myself. That's when I joined Canovas for a year, but I didn't really feel like I was getting like the network I needed and the information that I needed. and I did it for a year, and then I like screw that. Then I jumped onto Billy's, and I did
Yeah.
his for like 6 months at the $100 tier. Then I bumped up to the $300 one, and I did that for like 4 years. You know,
Wow.
Oh wow.
yeah. And then I was like, okay, I think I got enough information here. And Billy took a lot of my money from snakes.
Does he offer like the dollars you put into Patreon, or I can't remember if he does that or not.
No, well, what's cool
He,
about Billy is
it was a
he,
percentage off of the animals at
Oh,
certain
okay,
yeah.
tiers.
okay.
But usually you're like talking the side deals, stuff that has nothing to do with the animals he has, and so you're working out like other deals with him. And then like he sent me a banana enhancer genetic stripe male for free because I bought snakes off of him at that time. Enhancers was like more expensive,
They're
so
they're big bucks. Yep.
it was like a $6,000 snake at the time, and he just put it in the package. And so it
Right.
was a surprise for me when I opened it, you know. So
Yeah.
he's hooked it
Oh,
up
that's
a lot
awesome.
for me. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the gene I like, man. I like
Mm,
G stripe. I
You like
don't
it?
have any,
yeah.
but I there's something about it. I like it. It's different.
Honestly, the only G stripe I've ever seen that I liked was the one with banana in it. So
Oh man, that
Bash
thing
Bash
glows.
Coder's in here. I think that's Craig.
Yeah, Craig. Yeah.
Craig.
Craig.
That Big Mike's in here too.
I
Ramorys.
don't know who Big Mike is. Who's Big Mike?
Ramorys Royals.
Is he up here or down in the
No,
U.S.?
he's in New York,
Mm.
I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
So
Yeah.
I have a question.
Go for it.
Okay, so I have one pairing that I'm gonna try to get out for like 2026. I'm gonna try to get at least one clutch. So what do you guys think about this pairing? It's gonna be a high OD yellow
Eh,
clown with my phantom head clown.
That's gonna be a good pairing
I
because
gotta go jump on
OD
this
and
dog grooming. I gotta go. Okay, nice chopping it up with
it's
you
been
guys.
awesome having
All
you
right,
on here,
buddy.
man.
All
Thanks,
right, let's
buddy.
do it
All right.
again. All right,
Yeah,
keep
Peace
it
out,
man.
up.
man.
If you're
All right,
ever on here
JC.
and you see us
Yes.
going, ask to we miss you, miss seeing you. Hit us up and try to get in and
For
kind
sure.
of see what's going on both sides of the border, and kind of nice to catch up and see what's going on in other people's collection, especially
All
since
right,
all three of us are kind of started off at around the same
Or
time. So,
yeah, we're all
let's do
newbies.
it, man. Let's
all
do
right,
it.
man. Cheers.
I'm
Thanks for
so
Awesome.
stopping
down.
in.
All right, talk to you
Thanks for
soon.
stopping in.
Late.
Later.
See ya.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's a great pairing, buddy. Um, it's a
Thank
good
you.
pairing because Phantom goes great with Orange Dream and Yellow Belly. It's a Phantom on its own. I had a Phantom single gene and it was jet black. And then when I saw what Phantom did with
Mm,
other colors, it was like that don't make sense.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a brightening. It's a
that's
little bit like
some,
Mojave because it's in the same complex,
Yeah,
so it
yeah,
reacts
yeah.
good with certain colors. So good pairing.
definitely. I like
You'll like
Phantom.
that. Hmm?
I like Phantom.
Yeah,
It's really nice.
Yeah,
yeah,
I
six
regret getting rid of the one that I had because I forget what I did with that first year. I think I put it to I put it to a super banana, and I ended up with one baby, and one of my partners that I was partnering with, he still has the animal, but you know, 3 years
Yeah,
later, I don't hear from the guy, and so I can't imagine I'm going to see anything with it. So,
yeah, yeah. Oh, did we
Craig
lose him?
Bashcoder, jump in here, come on, man.
I'll
We'll
shoot
have
him a.
royalty. We'll have royalty on here if he
Oh, invited him.
steps in.
I think we lost our little man though.
Yeah, yeah. I see him. I
Yeah.
see
I
him
wonder
surf.
if he's
I'm
set
see
up
him
though
Hello?
before
surfing there.
he. Hey, you there?
Oh, there he goes.
Okay, okay.
How's it
So,
going? Hey,
um,
what's your name, little
um,
man?
JC.
JC. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, are you set up for a clutch? Like, do you have incubator? Do you have
Um,
room for babies?
no, not yet. I don't have
No.
an incubator yet.
What's up,
Hey, what's
guys?
going on?
The bearded man.
So, and then I have one more pairing that I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Go for it.
It's a it's a pastel fire head clown with with a banana inchy pastel head clown, 100%. So yeah.
it's an okay pairing, but
Yeah.
the only challenge is fire. Fire
Mm,
kills banana a little bit, but pastel really kills fire. Or sorry,
really?
pastel really
Banana.
kills banana. Yeah, I made that mistake my first year. I got a super banana, and I put it to I think my first six snakes. Craig, plug your ears. The first six snakes I had were pastel, 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 super pastel, and yellow belly butter. And
Oh
it
shit.
all of those
Mm.
genes, I think, the first six pairings, I think I got close to 50 eggs. I only ended up with one plain gene banana, which sold within 5 minutes. I put it on the table, and everything that had pastel, pastel fire, banana, yellow belly, any of those combinations looked absolutely terrible with the banana. So
Do you know
Yeah.
what your collection had though? Focus.
it does now after I met Austin, and now it has focus. My collection has focus now because I have to.
Mm.
Yeah.
So those two clutches you're going for, JC.
Mhm.
What are you going to do with those clutches? And do you have incubators set up?
So I don't have an incubator set up yet, but I'm planning to hopefully save up my money and be able to afford one.
No, no,
Then,
no. Don't buy one. You call me and I'll help you walk you through building one.
really?
It'll be a great experience for you. I think you're a smart kid. You know what you're doing. I can help
Yeah,
you out with that. You just got to
yeah.
go on down. What do you guys got down there? You got Craigslist down there, Craig?
Yeah.
Where do you buy used stuff like a used refrigerator that's not working anymore and stuff like
Like
that?
Craigslist or Facebook.
Marketplace.
Yeah, yeah. So if you've got those things, I can help you out and
Mm,
uh, and set you up because I've built 4 or 5 of them for other people. So
that's
you don't
cool.
need to blow big money. You're probably into maybe $100.
Yeah.
Wow.
Unless you get a decent
That's
thermostat, then
good
you're
price.
yeah.
Yeah. And then so with those two clutches, both of the females are about 3,500 grams.
That's
You
awesome.
So
you
Wow.
you better be careful. You might get like 12 to 15 eggs with those big girls.
It could happen.
so the
Yep.
city, so the clutch that he had with that first time mom female had like 11 or 12 eggs. First time
Woo-hoo-hoo,
mom.
big girl.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you got those from
Wow.
Robbie at Slither City. Good for you.
Yeah. So I only got one, but then I got the Phantom Head Clown from someone, from the, oh, shoot, I forgot what he's called. From the other breeder. So yeah, they're both super good
Oh, good
sizes.
good for you, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
Craig, what
So,
what are you up to tonight?
I'm just
uh,
hanging out. We got my grandson tonight, so we're hanging with him. Just had dinner. So we're just
How many
hanging out,
grandkids you
having a
got?
nice
Nice.
Saturday. Huh?
How many grandkids you got?
Just one.
Just the one.
Yep.
And you're older than me by a couple years.
I'm 61.
61. No, so you're 5 years, 6 years older than Billy and I. Oh, Billy's
Yeah.
birthday's coming up.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, another 5 6 weeks. He's only about a week old younger than my wife.
Ah,
It's Bill. It's my wife, then Billy, and then like 6 8 weeks later, it's me. We're all 55. We're all
Nice.
1970 babies.
Nice.
that's
Freedom
funny.
55.
Freedom 55. Mike Feaster. Whoever said that.
That's
Oh
funny.
man.
It's everyone's
Craig,
goal. Just never happens.
Craig, how many clutches you gonna do this year? I
I'm
forgot.
thinking.
You said I thought I just forget.
I think 20. I've got 20 that I'm pairing
Woo.
right now. So we'll see how many actually go, and we'll
Oh
see
wow. Okay.
how many more I do.
Yeah.
But that would
that's
be a
awesome.
lot for me. I don't,
Yeah.
I have 170 animals, and I have rack space, but that would that would be a lot for.
Hmm.
I'd have to attend a lot more shows and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Mhm.
you work full time, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I have a
yeah,
question for you guys. What do you guys think about breeding field mice for the ASF?
ASFs.
It's a
Craig
lot
will
of
Yeah.
take
work.
this one because
Yeah.
Craig does more breeding on rats than we do. I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't have ASFs in in Alabama.
Oh wow!
So
I didn't realize that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I can't raise them. I stick with Norways and with mice. The people who do raise and feed ASFs love them, swear by them, you know. Um, but
They
uh,
smell a lot less than the mice
Yeah,
do. Is that not right, Greg?
because I'm
yeah,
running them. I'm running them right now. Kind of.
cool, cool.
Yeah.
That's great. And a lot of people say they're able to get away with giving a little bit smaller a meal. Um, Billy reports just big increases in gains in weight and stuff. And so I think a lot of people, and the other thing is when you feed ASFs, you really don't have to worry about them refusing meals very often.
Mhm.
They,
They
re-
smoke their food into like little bits, and they leave it all over the cage and stuff, and they eventually eat it.
ah,
Yeah, I gave them a piece of wood to chew and stuff.
Yeah. You got to watch. Sometimes a lot of people put toilet paper rolls and stuff like that, but some of that stuff contains toxins and
Oh yeah, I
bleaches
know
and
still
stuff. So you
got.
got to be careful of that because I've lost a couple colonies while doing that. So be careful.
Hmm.
The wood's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
the management is different as I understand it, when you're raising ASFs.
Mm.
Um, like you don't build colonies the same way, and you rotate your animals out at a different pace
Yeah.
than if you're doing Norwegians. But
Oh yeah, because if you take out an ASF, if you take a couple from a colony and put it back, they'll kill the ones that you took out.
mm,
Yep, they can.
interesting.
Right.
But I went to Billy's with three females, and we put in a male with that, and they were the three females I had were close to breeding size and not related, not from the same colony, and they're doing fine. They got we'll
Mm.
see if they're perfect going forward. So constricting creation says he does one male to six girls, no rotating.
No rotating.
Yeah, that's the thing. You don't do a lot of rotating as far as colonies go, but the Norwegians you can mix stuff all over the place and they don't care. They're not as
Mm. Yeah.
colonizing as the ASFs, I think.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
true. You can take one male and pass them through several cubs,
yeah.
or you can have one male in with a few females. But the one thing you don't want to do is keep two adult males in the same tub.
Definitely
with
not.
the with the with
Norways.
the Norwegians. See, that's
Yeah.
funny. I was doing 210. I was doing two males with 10 females,
Oh
and I
wow.
didn't have. But the difference was I was raising them from hatchlings, like from a baby, and they seemed to once you were doing it that way.
Yeah.
That's the kind of the challenge that I had with finding out the hard way when I tried to buy a colony of ASFs. I was getting them ready to breed, and then they would eat their first couple of clutches. So when I went kind of tripped on it, then I got babies, and I raised them all up, and they made split them up into colonies, and then I had no problem with them eating their babies whatsoever. So
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
how do you get
make
them to have babies more often?
it's not a matter of getting to have more babies more often because the moms can cycle into clutches every 30 days, but I think when they're giving milk, I think they'd probably be more uh, they'd be less willing to mate with the male. So part of the trick is taking the babies away as soon as they're weaned and get them out of
Oh
their
yeah,
tubs
because
into
that's what I'm gonna
grow up.
do. So as soon as they're weaned, I'm gonna take them out and move them into their own tub. Then I'm gonna like grow them out of it, and then I'm gonna like, I guess I'm just gonna kind of feed them off as I need them for my baby
Yeah,
ball pythons.
Cool.
Yeah.
yeah. Freeze them, put them in the freezer for the future if you need to.
Yeah, because I was thinking because I heard they have heck of baby like super quick. So if I was thinking about that, then I'd probably like find some humane way to like gas them out, and then
Yep,
I'd probably put
CO2.
them in bags and seal it, and
Yep.
then put it in my freezer.
Yep, pretty easy for even for you. Everything's available to you in your on your used stuff. Go and find a used pop machine that'll give you the ability to screw in a CO2 container. You
Mm.
can get from your local hardware store, and you just take the hose and run it into the box, and and away you go. That's how I was running mine, and I was able to put down 30 or 40 females at 30 or 40 babies at a time doing that. So, you got any
Wow.
questions?
So
Yeah.
Craig
for
from Brash Coder will talk to you. I'll talk to you. You got any questions? Robbie. I don't know if Robbie does rats. Does he?
Oh, yes, he
JC, did you
does.
ask him?
Robbie does.
Oh,
okay,
Robbie
so
does. Yeah.
Hmm.
I
to like
actually just got
gas
rid of
them
all mine.
out. Sorry. So to gas them out, I was just gonna like put them in a tub and like throw some dry ice in there, like with
I don't.
that.
I don't know. I don't know about. I don't even know where you would
It was
find
dry.
dry ice. So
Yeah, I wouldn't do it that way. It puts off a lot of CO2.
Yeah.
Um, but I think the better way to go is to have CO2 on hand because you're going to be doing this regularly.
Oh yeah.
You know, you're going to be doing this. You're going to be doing this on a weekly basis once you get going, or at least every other week.
Yeah.
That's true.
Mm.
Hey, I got to go.
Yeah. Me
All
too.
right,
thank,
Craig.
Thank you guys for having
thanks,
me on.
Craig.
Good to
Thanks for
see you
stopping in.
guys.
Yeah, man.
You
Cheers.
bet.
Yes. Nice to
See
meet
ya.
you,
Which,
finally, Craig.
so would I
You
be
bet,
able to
Joe.
talk to you guys again sometime?
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
man. You got. Are you on? Are you on Instagram?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Jason exactly.
Yeah. Just add me on
Yeah, add
Instagram
us.
and Craig on Instagram. Anytime you got questions, if Robbie's not around to talk, just call one of us.
Yeah. And if
Okay.
we're
So I,
ever
yeah,
on,
I
just ask to jump on. So
Yep. I just see that JC's Exotic started following me.
perfect.
yeah. All right. Thank
Awesome,
you
man.
guys.
It was nice to
Also,
meet you.
I
Yeah,
have one more. I have one last quick question.
sure.
How can
Go
I
for
get
it.
to 1K followers? Because I want to be able to live stream.
I only have 800 followers, so don't ask me.
Just all I did was start a small YouTube channel and
Uh
just promote pictures. Just post stuff from what you got, and people will follow you.
So,
huh.
JC,
Yeah,
you have something that Joe and I do not have. You have youth on your side.
youth. Yeah,
There are way more kids your age that would love to see what you're doing. Start alive, watch Austin's videos, try to have something similar, showing stuff. Dude, you're gonna hit 2,000 followers in the blink of an eye. It's
yeah.
harder for me to get followers because I'm an old man and nobody wants to look at an old person.
I know I'm stuck here looking at you.
Yep. I know, it's right. But
Yeah.
yeah, JC, it's
Awesome.
been nice talking to you, buddy.
It was.
Good,
You
Yeah,
good,
too.
good luck with your breeding stuff. And you got any questions on anything?
yeah,
Joe and I just started this like 5 years ago. So you
yeah.
want to call any of us, so we'll help you out, man.
All right,
And
buddy.
Okay.
you just got to make friends with a guy down there. What's
Miguel.
Miguel?
Yeah,
Yeah, you start following Miguel because he may be close to you, and that guy loves people that are just starting out. He would love to help
yeah.
you out.
And he's got
The story,
amazing
yeah,
stuff. So
Uncle Miguel.
there you go.
All right.
Yeah. And remember
Thank
to
you.
breed what you like, okay? Don't breed for babies. Breed
Right,
because you might be keeping them
Yeah.
for a few years, okay?
right.
Yeah.
So breed responsibly.
Thank you.
Thanks, JC. Thanks,
Awesome.
thanks for stopping in, buddy.
Yeah, good
Okay.
luck.
Bye.
You ever
You
see
too.
us on here? Just stop. Just ask to pop in and ask questions. That's what we're here for.
Okay. Thank you.
Awesome.
Later, buddy.
Later.
That was
But
fun.
yeah, I just got rid of actually all my colonies, my ESFs.
You didn't. Why?
I because it it took up all my weekends, dude. I was cleaning tubs,
Yeah, yeah,
constantly either fixing rodent racks that they chew outs or whatever. And my kids are growing up. I got sports and it's no time. So I was like,
yeah,
either I'm going to cut back on my collection so I can breed less rodents, or I'm
yeah.
just going to. I mean, I was already buying. I was basically doing enough for my hatchlings and buying for my adults. So I'm like,
That's what I'm
I
doing.
might
Yeah.
as well just buy everything. I've
I'm.
actually put
I'm.
all my babies on frozen now. I've switched them all. It's just the stubborn big girls that won't do it yet.
Oh yeah. That's. I have. I've got about a third. All of my babies, I give them like 3 meals of ASFs, and then every week I try them with a frozen thawed, and
Yeah,
then once they go to frozen thawed, I take them out of that rack and put them in the other rack. So it's easier for. I've got like 4 different racks because I just got Mickey Mouse racks here. All my stuff at Billy's is the good racks, but
Right.
yeah, keeping all these little VE6 racks and stuff.
Yeah.
It's easy for me to at least kind of keep them segregated. Those are all ASFs, but even the ASF
Behind you there in
every week.
ASFs? Those are ASFs in that little rack?
No. These are on
Oh.
ASFs.
Oh, gotcha. I was like, wow, you're breeding in
These
your
are the
house?
Vivarium
Okay.
VE6 racks, and
Yeah.
then these are the ones that I made that are based on the VE6, but they're
Right.
9 high instead of six high. I had
Right.
too much plexiglass, and I'm like, what do I do with this stuff? And I was like, you know what? Those racks cost $400. I think I made 2 of them, and it took me less than a day and a half. And I'm like, well, that's better because I put a tabletop on it, so I built them tabletop height instead of the
Okay.
VE6s are only like 38 inches or something.
Right.
So
Right.
and
Nice.
then I moved and I don't have tabletop anymore. So. You're doing almost the exact same clutches I am. I've got 20. I got 23 of my females plus one had 2 of Austin's, and then Austin took the one female back because it was a better match with the hypomandarin he got.
Yeah.
So I've got 24 females I'm trying to breed at Billy's. Mine, I think I have 10 that are 10 millimeters and up. So,
Nice.
but I don't have
Nice.
a 30 or whatever you got. Have you ever tried to
That's
track and
33.
yeah? Have you ever
Yeah.
tried to track and guess what day they'll be born?
Me? No. No.
I was like obsessed with it
Yeah?
because Billy and Austin and those guys said you couldn't do it, but I think they were basing their thought process on how long does it take for it to grow 5 millimeters. So
Okay.
for if it's at 10, how long does it get from 10 to 15? So how long does it take for that to grow 5? I based mine on percentage. How long does it take to grow 10% more follicles?
Okay.
So, and
Right.
my calculations, I think out of the next 16 clutches I did after my first year, gave me enough data to go on. And then I took my second and third year and put them in a spreadsheet. I was if you took out the top 2 and the bottom 2, all the rest of the clutches were within a week of prediction.
Okay.
And that's all I was
Interesting.
looking for because I got to be
Yeah.
very tight on room and where I'm going. So I
Right.
kind of dictate sales. If I only have, like, somebody asked me, oh, will you cut me a deal on that baby? I'm like, no, I've only got like 3 animals left to sell. I'm not cutting cut. But if I've got 40 or 50 and I
Right.
know I got other clutches predicted to come,
Yeah.
I use that to predict.
Yeah.
But
Future. Yeah.
I put it into a more serious spreadsheet, and then I'm just going to adjust the spreadsheet. If I get 10 of them, and I know I got to adjust my spreadsheet calculation by a percentage or two, I'll do that because I still
Right.
like to know if you got a 10. One second, I think I got 1 at 17, 2 at
Thank you.
14, 3 at 11, and then like 5 or 6 at 10. And I know I'm not going to start getting babies till, like, Billy just guesses, and I don't get that. He's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, I should have babies in the next 8 weeks. I'm like, dude, you haven't even had an ovulation yet. You're not
Yeah.
getting babies in 8 weeks. You get babies in 7 weeks once they ovulate.
Yeah.
Um,
See, I'm more obsessed with that from the ovulation to the day they hatch. That's
oh
my,
yeah,
I,
49,
yeah,
49 days, 7
49
weeks.
days. But that's from lay to hatch.
That's from prelay shed to hatch. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Prelay shed to hatch? No, that's ovulation
No.
to hatch. Is 49 days because it's 4 weeks from ovulation to prelay shed.
Yeah.
Prelay shed delay is roughly 3 to 4 weeks.
3 or 4. Yeah. And
Yeah.
then once they hatch, so you're looking at like 120 days, right? For a
Oh
full
yeah, because then
115 days.
you got another 50. It depends on what temperature you incubate at because I
Yeah.
incubate quite high, so I'm looking at like a 51, 52 day
Right.
That's my goal, is to get them to incubate in 52 days,
Hmm.
as not temperature so much, because I think there's more going on at different times of the year with what's the not hydrostatic pressure? It's like, what do you call it? The
It's
barometer.
hyperbaric, whatever it is.
I think
Yeah,
you've
yeah.
got too many things, more than just pressure. You got pressure, you got
Barometric. That's
ambient
it.
moisture,
Yeah.
in the outside area. You got barometric. I think at different times of the year, I think you're going to get different results. So I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't go just by temperature. I try to
Right.
hit like a 52 day, but I don't. Obviously, I haven't hit. I think the most clutches I had was 17 clutches. So
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
assuming that if we pair 20, if we're both at the same thing, 23, 24 females, it'll be kind of cool to, in a year, to compare notes and how many
Yeah.
did we
Exactly.
actually get. Because I think the first year, I don't know what it was. I was breeding as Mickey Mouse as you could possibly get. I had the FB80 rack, and I had 22 of those spaces, and then I had another probably 10 females in plastic tubs growing up and breeding in plastic Rubbermaid containers.
Oh, really?
And I was very, and I was like super, I was successful at it. I'm more successful than I have been in the last 2 years. So, well, that's not really fair to myself. More successful in the last 2 years. I don't really have full access in the last couple of years, but I have, I'm fully in control this year.
Mhm. That's
It's
good.
all my responsibility.
Yeah. No one else to blame.
Nobody to blame.
Yeah. That's right.
Nowhere to hide. We
Yeah,
at one
man.
point we had like 11. We had 11 people in.
Yeah,
Do
we
you
had a
know
good little
do you
show
know
tonight.
spells on here? Constricting Creations. Massey Morris. David Massey. Is
Yeah.
that your guy?
No, you know Dave. He's been at
Dave,
Billy's a few times.
Dave Massey.
You know Matt Noodle? Matt Snoodle?
Yeah, yeah.
I
Oh,
think
it's
it's
his
his
uncle.
uncle. Yeah.
Yeah. I know who that is. Yep.
Yeah.
And PNC Pincho Condros. I have my glasses on, but
Yeah. P&W
oh,
Conroe.
somebody else popped in. Joe's Exotic Reptiles. Oh, that was
Yeah, man.
JC. Okay.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah. We would like to do this more often, and if Constricting Creations, if you want to jump in here
Yeah.
anytime, ask questions or make comments, go ahead. And
That's right.
we want to talk to
Just send a
other
request and
people
I'll
more
accept it.
than just yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was interesting in talking to Robbie, because I've talked to him a couple of times, because it's something that is not, I haven't seen a very ton of people that have a religious background or a church background at all.
Right.
It draws a different bit of a crowd, but like I'm assuming that what was his name? The guy who was just in here. I'm thinking while I'm talking.
JC or Craig?
No. Slither City, Robbie. I'm
Robbie, yeah.
assuming that Robbie, even though he's got church background now, with all the tattoos he's got, not that that's like an indication that he
Right.
wasn't, but he's in an area that maybe there was some gang stuff going on, or I don't know whether it'd be interesting to see
Yeah.
his background. So
Yeah. I
certainly
know
you
a
look.
lot of tattoos though are just like fashion now, right? It's
Well, yeah, but like
yeah.
I mean, he's at the age where that wouldn't have been so fashionable, right? Because
Right.
I think he's probably roughly Billy and I's age, maybe closer to your age, I would think.
Yeah.
What are you,
Yeah.
44 or something like that?
41.
41, yeah.
Mhm.
I'd probably say Robbie's closer to your age than mine. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Zeus said
Yeah.
that we do have a test for lace.
Yeah.
Um,
I think
and
Heather's
that,
got one.
yes, I think that is correct.
Yeah.
But that's the reason why I don't have any lace yet, is because we don't have the test, or we
Yeah.
didn't have the test. There wasn't really, you didn't have a lot of faith in the stuff that you're buying.
Right.
But certainly, if you got a white lace, you can tell what a light white lace is. There's a couple genes in it. If you go, Super Orange Dream White Lace Clown, I think it brings all the pattern up from the belly. And
Yeah.
so it's harder to tell whether you actually hit a white lace clown if it's got genes like that. I could be wrong on the Orange Dream. It could be another gene, but
Yeah.
there
See,
are some things that
yeah. For me, I think lace is more of a recessive than monsoon is because it's harder to see in its single form. Like it's you really got to have an eye for it.
I think you definitely have to have an eye for it. My only problem with the monsoon stuff is that I've seen a lot of people say that they've got monsoon or markers for monsoon, and I've tested them, and
And
that wasn't
there's
monsoon.
yeah.
So, like, I
I
mean,
have
to me, once you've got 4 or 5 negative values, you're just guessing.
right,
Um, as opposed to somebody with experience could look at a yellow belly and say that's definitely yellow belly,
right,
and
right, right,
the chances of that not being a yellow belly when they've called it, not very high. But like, I
right.
mean, I have no. It's not that I don't have a lot of experience. I don't have very much experience, and I don't have great eyesight. Uh, I have yellow belly and asphalt all through my collection. I still to this day could not probably pick out a yellow belly from a normal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so and
Yeah.
it's not very nice to for that to be happening when that's one of my main genes. You know?
Right.
But then there's stupid other things. People are like, "Oh, what is this? Oh, that's a spot nose." How'd you know that? I know it's spot nose. I think there out of each person, I think our eyes see color differently and maybe different wavelengths of color and different pattern recognition.
For
So I
sure.
think each one of us would probably excel at, 10 genes that the other guy really stinks at. And
Hmm.
maybe he's good at 10 genes that you stink at. So unfortunately, I just happen to pick one. I pick a gene that I suck at IDing. That's my main gene.
There you go. That's what makes it exciting for you.
No, no, that's not exciting for me. It's expensive for me because then I gotta pay Uncle Austin to come out and
Yeah, yeah.
ideal my stuff. But
All
and I
right.
don't mind doing that because honestly, I just saw that as a part of business. Of paying Austin to come and sex and ID my stuff, get him to come and do all my ultrasounding. You get him to do that. I when I was fooling around with the spreadsheet trying to figure out what their growth for follicles were based on a percentage. Every 6 weeks, you get 50% of the follicles that were there. So mathematically, you go 10, 50% extra is 15. You go
Hmm.
from 10 to 15 in a 6 week cycle, from 15 to 22 and a half in another 6 week cycle,
Right.
22 and a half to 33 in another 6 week cycle. Less than 6 weeks later, you've ovulated because they ovulate around. And that's one of the things I would love to get into more. Okay, by the time they're 42, but I think we have less of ability to see anything over 35. I think we can kind of see 30, 35, and then
Yeah.
after that, it's almost off the screen. So,
Yeah. Like even at like 33, whatever it is, she was
yeah,
like border to border. Like I don't even know if
yeah,
I
yeah,
got it all. Yeah.
yeah.
But
And like, I mean, when we see that, we don't even, at Billy's, we see that. We just hope that she
that's
grab
right.
it. Just
Yeah. Exactly.
stop,
Put the
stop pairing her.
put your
I still get
but
one more pairing in. I don't care what anybody says.
so did I.
I'm not,
I threw my
I
mail
do
in one more
not
time. I
trust
got a check
anybody.
mark. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Pair
But
it one more time
yeah.
because what happens if you got one more egg? If you got one more egg and we're doing some of the clutches we're doing, or
Right.
implications of $3,000 or $4,000 on a baby, then you'd be shooting yourself or kicking yourself that you didn't do
Exactly.
one more pairing.
Exactly.
Especially when the odds are the way they are. It's like the stuff that I'm doing. I'm not just trying to hit whatever. I'm trying to hit freeway clowns.
Exactly.
My odds on my best females are 1 in 4 still, and I want, and that's with my visual clowns. I've only got 4 visual clowns and 6 hets. So obviously I'm 1 in 4 on the clowns. I'm 1 in 8 on the hets. So I need
Hmm.
lots of eggs. I
Right.
need lots
Exactly.
and lots of eggs.
exactly. And that's a clown pie clutch for me. So hopefully, fingers crossed.
Clown Pied clutch. I'm
Yeah,
sorry for that.
yeah. I love clown pie, man. I know you
You
don't
love
like
Clown
pie.
Pied.
Yeah,
Dude, as a standalone animal, it definitely is my favorite, one of my favorite pies. I just, it's not that I don't like it, and it's not that I don't appreciate it. It's that I don't know what to do with it. That's part of the reason why I don't want it. But like, so that animal that I just got that was super pastel leopard freeway het clown. I'm not even using it for the clown. I'm using it because Billy, because I'm cleaning the babies, I see what disappears, and I'm very pattern recognition by nature. And I'm like, dude, you had, uh, you hatched 8 pastel leopard freeways, and I know that they all sold for between 800 and 1,100 bucks, and they were all gone, all babies, within the space of about 6 weeks from hatching, from the time
right,
they're available till the time they're selling. So why are we not doing more of these? So that's why I got
right.
the super pastel leopard. If I could have gotten a super pastel super leopard ivory, that would have been awesome. And this could very well be because from the super pastel leopard, the only other one I saw online was super pastel super leopard freeway, and it looks identical to mine. So I'm
Right.
like, what am I going to wonder what my pairing was? And maybe it could have a super leopard in it. If Billy's
Yeah,
gone, the 2 animals that I think he did, it was probably leopard to leopard, but we don't really know what a super leopard
yeah.
pattern wise
Now
doesn't really look like.
are those freeways going with hets, or are they just like are they just freeways?
What do you mean when I'm
Like
talking about
your
the 10
pastel
that I got?
leopard,
Oh
the
no,
pastel leopard freeways.
it's got it's a no, they were I think a bunch of them were het clowns and stuff, but the
Okay.
people that are buying them, from what I know, we're not buying them for clowns. There's a little bit of a sweet spot down at the expo, with Asian kids in particular. Their budget goes up to like they'll drop like 1,100 to 1,200 bucks. That's their top. They
On a
want to be
freeway.
down. Nah, they would on an animal they like.
Hmm.
They don't care what the genes are. They're not buying it for genes.
Yeah.
On the right animal, like my banana freeways. Oh yeah, if you got a banana freeway sitting there and they happen to love orange, then yeah, they would drop that on there.
Yeah.
What's the most expensive one? I think the most expensive one I sold to an Asian kid was like 750, and I don't even remember what it was. I think it was banana pastel Enchi freeway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they don't mind dropping the bucks, but it's got to be the right animal, and
It's got to be. Yeah.
that's why I got that female, and then I'm going to grow her up, and then I'll try to find another, because you can get a super pastel freeway for
Hmm.
like 400 bucks, so,
Right. Right.
and I'll
What's
have
the?
chances of hitting those, but
Yeah.
not great.
You know the guy that vends with Austin sometimes, the Asian guy, really skinny.
Oh
He
yeah,
did the
Jake the Snake,
CRB. Jake. Yeah.
Jake the
Yeah.
Snake, yeah, yeah,
Yeah. He brought a bunch of bells to the CRB, and those things 400 bucks
done,
all
gone,
day,
yeah.
gone. I was like
So
you
the
couldn't sell
challenge with
nothing on
the
our side of the table.
Yeah, so the challenge of that is, again, me being the pattern nerd,
Yeah.
we had a probably April, May show last year. We had one vendor with 3, and another vendor, I think it was Christian, for Morphendorphins, had 5. Morphendorphins sold all 5 of theirs. The other guy didn't even sell one. Same price.
Oh, I wonder. Wow.
Like, how does that make sense?
Yeah.
Christian wasn't closer to the door.
Right.
And I'm like, how did you sell 5? And the other guy didn't even sell one of the 3 of his.
Yeah.
The 3 that were there, with the other guy, I think they were actually grants. The
Oh,
same
really?
price. A
Yeah.
couple of them were a little bit bigger. So I wondered, did people maybe not want a 500-gram animal? But that would
Right.
make sense. A 500-gram animal is a heck of a lot more handleable.
Yeah. It's
So
established.
I don't know. It was weird. So because
Yeah.
I've wondered about the bells, right? Because like
Yeah.
even with the ivories, I had a ton of ivories, could never sell the ivories. They wouldn't sell at my table until I took an ivory adult. And I don't know if you ever saw that I had this. There was a guy I know that his little sister used to come to the expos with him, Well, he would go to the expos and she wouldn't have anything to do. She would come hang around my table. Well, I gave her the big ivory I had. She sat on the ground. She had a group of about 8 or 10 kids sitting around her with this ivory. Well, dude,
Nice.
I sold out of all my ivories.
Oh, I
So
bet.
then I started, when I had ivories, I would take the big female down with me, and all the babies would sell because as an adult, the ivory is one of the most
Hmm.
neutralizing, friendly looking snake, as opposed to if you had one of these black, super black snakes, they almost look, oh, that's
Right.
hard.
Right.
Were they the same genes? The lesser Mojaves are prettier than the super Mojaves. Yeah, I
Hmm.
no, they were all just bells,
Yeah.
and I don't even like. I just knew they were bells. I didn't know what was in them, because
Yeah.
we've got like a crystal, still a blue-eyed Lucy, but a crystal looks nothing like a bell.
Yeah. They got purple
I think
passion
that's
too.
Mojave special. Yeah,
Yeah.
and the purple passion. I don't know what's in the purple passion.
That's the Phantom
Is
Mojave, I think it is.
Mojave Phantom? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and they just no. These were all like dead white snakes. They weren't like. I don't think anything was. I don't think anybody was any different in what they had because I went and looked at them, and I had 3 or 4 people come to my table. Got any blue-eyed Lucies? Good, Christian. Christian's over there.
Right. All right. You helped them sell them all.
I know I didn't. I just like
Oh.
because I said, did you have anybody that come over that said that they were from over here? He's no. So
Oh. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it definitely takes a lot of the fear away from doing like uh black-eyed Lucy's and like throwing my pairing together. Where if I'm gonna hit an all white
100%.
snake,
Yeah.
they're gonna sell, and $400 is $400. I mean,
Yeah, except like so I have a yellow belly Mojave Ultramel, which isn't a massively expensive animal, but it's like $1,000 female. She's ready
yeah,
to breed, and I'm putting that to Austin's male that I got off of him for 4 grand, and that's like and that's Mojave to Mojave. So I'm
right.
going to hit blue eyed Lucy's, and I'm not giving away a $3,000 snake because I could
No.
hit that could be super Mojave, that could be super Mojave Freeway Hurricane Black Pastel Red Stripe double het
Yeah.
double het clown ultramel, and you're not giving
Yeah.
that animal away as a blue-eyed Lucy. I mean, if you
No.
do, you're stupid. But
But all those are
um,
testable genes, right? So
well, they are, and that's the
yeah.
thing. Is like you hit that in a freeway that's got those genes in it, and it's just a bonus. And I don't
Yeah.
care for my breeders. I don't care what they look like. It's like I care what
It's a
they
breeder's
I
dream
care what they're
to
going to
load
put them
it.
out. Yeah,
Exactly. Exactly.
yeah. Well, with my luck, I get that in a male, and
Yeah.
even that wouldn't be terrible because we've got um, in the Ultramel Freeway project. There's almost no asphalt Ultramels out
Hmm.
there. There's no actual Ultramels, let alone actual hat Ultramel. People are not giving those away. There
Right.
was a guy in the States that had 5 of them, males and females, and I was trying to buy them off him, but he had to keep them till spring and then ship them. He
You
wouldn't
wouldn't do
hold
it.
on to them. And it would have been $2,000 order for the 5 of them. It's like, no,
Yeah.
I don't want to hold on onto them that till spring. I'm like, man,
But for
and they would
two
have been,
grand, I'd hold on to. Yeah.
well, yeah, and it would have
Then you're
leaked
building a
me.
customer for later.
Yeah, and I was really like, to me, it was like that. I'm like, that's a foolish thing to do. Like you that if he's in that project, the chances of me, I'm not just, that wasn't just an animal. That was a very specific targeted animal from another buyer. If that person buys those off of you, not just willy nilly looking for a specific project, chances are you're going to see that customer again. And I don't think that was very smart of the guy to
Right.
blow that off. So
Oh man. Anyway, I'm gonna call it a night, bud.
yeah, man.
I'm exhausted. It's been a long day. I've been fighting a cold or something. I don't know. My chest is
Uh,
killing me.
yeah,
I'm trying not to cough.
I was sick. My kids were all sick. The grandkids were sick. We were trying to. My daughter had a baby that was a preemie, 5 pounds. So we were trying to help her with the baby. She got sick. Her kids got sick, and then we're trying to help her out, even though the kids are sick,
Hmm.
because the baby. She's trying to look after the baby. So then we got sick, and
Oh
then I went
man.
up to Billy's when I started feeling a little bit better, and I get to Billy's, and Alex is sick.
Oh
I can't
jeez.
I can't get
It's
out of it. Can't get rid of this.
yeah. Hey, do you see that stat on the chat right there? We had 50 people join our chat or our show tonight.
Dude, I can
That's
only see
awesome.
that we have 4 people watching right now.
Yeah, or now we got. I see five, but I think because I like swiped down on my screen and then it popped up
Okay.
again, and there was like it says yeah, 2 people plus 48 others joined our show tonight.
Wow. Slither City has a very large following, and as soon as
Yeah,
you get Craig on there, Craig's
yeah,
got anybody
exactly.
see Craig's name on there. Yeah, I'm not being selfish when I'm doing it,
No,
but that is part of the motivation of saying, hey, you get a guy like Craig or Slither City, hey, yeah, please
what's going on?
jump in and say hi, right? So
Yeah,
any of these guys, I would love to get anybody that sees what we're doing and wants to jump on. Don't just ask a question. Hey, ask to be in. We're not running a show that's for our pretty faces only.
no,
You know.
exactly, and we're
Yeah.
learning too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was nice having because I've talked to Robbie a couple of times, just having a Christian background, and kind of
Hmm.
encouraging the guy and say, hey, I don't know if you, because a lot of people might take flack or take notice of what the guy's doing and praying over a clutch eggs and think he's a weirdo. So I kind of trying to encourage the guy. I know I've talked to him a couple of times, but
Yeah,
nice to see his face and talk person to person with the guy. So.
yeah.
And Craig with the I'm constantly seeing on the lives, and he's always at Mutation Creation. So
He's got a big presence.
Craig's a staple. Yeah, as
Yeah,
far as like
yeah,
you and I seeing Craig, and obviously Austin, we see Austin.
yeah,
I see Austin and enough that it'll be nice to get Austin to come on here too. If you have
yeah,
Austin come on here, you're probably going to see the numbers go up to 100 probably.
yeah. It's nice to see actually Austin on the Wednesday night show now, the buy and sell. That's cool that he's
Yeah, he
doing that
said
with
that to me, and
KG.
I just even Billy's. I think I've only been on a Monday night, except for the time where he wanted me to sit in with him. Um, I think I've only been seen the Monday night show twice
Hmm.
live. Every other time, he catches. That's just the time that I'm with my family. I'm not
Right.
on a Monday night at 7 or 8 o'clock. I'm hanging out with my wife. I'm not watching snake stuff. So
Yeah,
the
yeah.
only reason why I got away with that right now is because my wife's hankering to watch a show that I didn't like. So she's like, "Sure, you can go and do that."
I put an earbud in and I put it on. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I usually catch the end of the show, the last half hour or something.
Constricting Creations. Hop on now and say hello at least. Come on.
Yeah,
Are you saying the numbers will go down? The
yeah,
numbers
yeah.
won't go
You
down.
can't go any lower, man. It's just dust.
He's got numbers will likely go down. JK.
Mhm.
Is he referring to me, JK, Jeff
No,
Kruger,
no. Hey, I'm JK too.
or joking? Are you serious?
Joe Carroll. Yeah, dude. We could be the Joker show. That's
We
cool.
could call it the JK show.
That's right. It's just JK
I'm assuming maybe the JK was joking. I don't
and
know.
joking. Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
I'm not a young person. Is that what JK stands for?
Yeah,
Joking.
yeah. Just joking.
Oh,
But
man.
yeah, man.
Just kidding. That's what it is. Yeah,
Oh yeah, just kidding. Yeah,
dude.
no
I
shit.
I had a guy that was writing comments on the end of his emails or texts at work. LOL. And I kept telling my brother, I'm pretty sure this guy's gay. And I was telling my brother about a year that it was. I think this guy's gay because he keeps saying LOL, lots of love. My brother's
No.
like, you moron, let's laugh out loud.
Oh
And I
yeah.
gotta tell you, I was laughing out loud after that.
Nice.
Here's me thinking this poor guy's
That's
trying to
crazy.
give me blow kisses to me on
Yeah.
the video on the show. Oh
Yeah. I
man.
do that to my kids too. I'm like, hey, what does this mean? FFS. I'm like, what
Oh
the hell's
yeah.
that? Yeah, for
I
fuck's
know
sakes. I'm like,
constantly gonna.
oh, okay.
Yeah, I get you. What are they saying now? They got like a 34 or 44 number or something weird that they
Six,
have.
seven.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just like I don't know what these. My 6-year-old is telling me this. I'm like, I don't care. Come on,
Yeah.
seriously.
Yeah. Do you know
Oh,
what's
Robbie's
crazy?
Robbie's back on. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah,
Robbie says the Joker show. He likes that.
I
So
like it. Yeah, yeah.
sweet.
Yeah. Just
Yeah,
JKing
man.
around. Awesome.
Yeah. So I can't, because I'm showing still 4 people, but Robbie's on there. So,
Yeah, I got 4.
oh, do you? Okay. So maybe it's
Yeah.
just you, me, Robbie,
And Power Chondros, PNW Chondros,
yep.
Massey Morgs.
And now PNW chondros. Chondros are all like green tree pythons and stuff like that. Is
Yeah,
that
I
what
think so.
chondros are?
I think so.
Dude,
Yeah.
there's I'm not a massive fan of the person, but the content that he has. Um, who's the guy? He's probably the biggest podcaster in reptiles. Um,
Who?
2 initials,
MJ. MJ.
MJ.
Yeah, Trap Talk.
Yeah, like I mean, he's got one on there. His last show, um, was on the virus, whatever that virus is in most of the snakes, and that was.
Yeah.
If you want to know anything about like doing all that stuff, this guy, to me, he settled my mind on what we're doing with ball pythons is we're fine. We don't need to, because I've had a couple guys screaming wolf, crying wolf, like, oh dude, you nidovirus, yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was,
Uh,
and this guy's breakdown, it's like, I mean, really seemed more like a chondro,
yeah.
kind of a not really like only for chondros, but sweet. Is that
What's going on?
Mr. Chondro, PNW Chondros?
No.
Oh, this is somebody else.
What's going on, guys?
How's it going?
Introduce
Good.
yourself. I don't know who you are.
My name is Matt. I'm Constricting Creations.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Where are you
Awesome.
in?
I'm in Peterborough, so
Oh, you're
Oh,
about
local.
sweet.
Nice.
yeah,
Right
So
on.
you're up by how
close to
close are you?
where Will was.
Close to where Will
Yeah,
Yeah, Marcus Jane.
and Marcus.
and
Yeah, yeah.
Marcus
Yeah.
Jane. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Sweet. So you got some racks in front of you, behind you.
yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you at the show yet, or do you recognize either Joe or I?
I recognize you from like Instagram and stuff, but
Oh, okay.
no, not from in person.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So
Nice.
do you go to the shows at all, or?
I did. The last show I sold a couple snakes to someone that just got a couple snakes from Joe. So
Oh
Oh, did
yeah.
you?
that was the closest I ever got to you guys.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Who was it?
His name's John. He had like the wagon. Do you remember?
John with wagon.
His last name was Podhorny.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah.
Last
Yeah.
name was what?
Yeah.
He can't even say it with a straight
Yeah. Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, yeah, you know, John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice. Nice.
no.
What, so what are you working with?
We will never grow up, will we?
No.
Oh,
Nice.
I
Yeah,
went to
John bought a
school
few
with a
for me.
kid whose name was Billy Woodcock. And I'm just like, how do you say that with a straight face?
That's awesome.
And
Yeah.
who even like? Wouldn't you change your birth certificate? I would
We're
not let my kids go around with that name. I'm like, dude, we're gonna change the name as much
all
as it
kids are
is.
hurt.
We're
Awesome.
what's your are you ball pythons?
Yeah.
What's your main push for ball pythons?
So I got 3 clutches where I'm hoping for holy grails this year.
Yep.
Nice.
I got
And
5
what are your chances on the holy grails?
not good. I got it's a
Triple to
visual
triple?
a visual double het to a triple. 3
A
What?
visual double head to a triple, so you're still 1 and 2, 1 and
1 and
8,
8.
1 and
1 and
1
16.
and 32.
Yeah. So I got 3 of those clutches this
3
year.
clutches at
Yeah.
1 and 32, so you still got a decent. Hopefully,
Decent
the
shot.
females are nice and big. Yeah.
Never
I
know.
got like 5 or 6 dreamsicle clutches with different incomplete dominants kicking around.
Nice.
Okay, dreamsicle stuff's good. You gotta have the luck that Anton's little girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, what's his girlfriend's name?
Ah.
Emily.
Yeah, Emily.
She had a triple to a triple. Well, I think it was 1 in 64, and she hit 3 visuals
Shit, yeah.
and 1 clutch. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. It was this kid's first clutch she ever had. But so I said to her last
Crazy.
time I saw her, I said, have you keeping that luck up? She goes, oh no. I borrowed all my luck from that one. It was in that 1 clutch, and that put her in the deficit for the next like 10 clutches. But I think Anton said she went in like $5,000 on that male,
On that one animal, yeah, and
on the
she
one
like
animal. Yeah,
double or triple her
it was
profit that
big
one
bucks. But I think,
one
oh yeah,
clutch.
I think from what she said to me, I think she made like quadrupled her money just in that 1 clutch.
Yeah,
What
Yeah,
what did she hit? What were the jeans?
I don't remember.
it was
If
like
you
a
go
hyper
back into
DG double het
yeah,
5, I
if you go
think.
back into Anton's videos and watch when he's got his girlfriend in there, his views go through the roof when he's got his girlfriend in there. Like
Yeah,
everything. I think my
yeah.
biggest YouTube video, my normal videos were getting like 300-400. I had my daughter on once and I hit 6,700 with my YouTube, and I'm like, oh man, this sucks. I hate being fat and old.
Yeah.
Not enough to do anything about it, but.
Yeah. Actually,
Oh,
Antoine just blew out his knee. I saw it on his Instagram.
I heard that
Uh,
he blew out his knee like 2 weeks into. I think he was going for 6 weeks.
yeah, he
So
was on a
two
big
two
trip.
weeks
Yeah,
2 weeks
yeah.
into that trip, and that's not a cheap trip.
And he had to come back early.
Oh, I didn't realize he came back.
Yeah, I
Wow.
think the insurance company or something said they pulled the plug on him. Told him he had
Oh
to come back. They weren't
wow.
going to cover him anymore. Yeah,
Wowzers. That's
yeah.
gotta suck.
I know. When he
That's not a
posted, I
cheap
reached
trip,
out to
man.
him. But
Wow.
yeah,
I met him in Tinley. He's a good guy.
he's really. Are you going all the way to Tinley to meet him?
I didn't go
And
there to meet. I didn't go there to meet him, but yeah,
Oh, I was gonna. I'm
and
saying,
he's
but
in
like he's.
Montreal. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he's not far
My
from you.
my
He's a couple
family lives
hours.
in Montreal actually, but
Nice.
yeah.
He comes to the show in Toronto quite a bit.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's going to be. I don't know if he'll be at this show, but he's definitely at the big show
the big one. Yeah.
in September. That's a show you got to come to. We've got a lot of people coming to this show. This is going to be probably the biggest show that we've had in Canada for a long time. We
Yeah.
Cool.
got people flooding in from the U.S. coming in.
I've never been to the big one in Toronto. I go to the like the smaller ones, but
Yep, yep.
Hmm.
Now so you've been to the smaller ones, the bigger show. It's just the amount of people, and now the amount of people coming in from the U.S. and they're doing live streaming and stuff like that. You definitely, if you want to put yourself on the map, as far as like selling stuff and that,
Yeah.
you got to come to the September show. How many clutches have you done, and how long have you been breeding?
I've been roughly the same amount of time as you guys. By the sounds of it,
Okay.
like 21, 22 when I
Yeah.
got in.
Yeah.
I'm probably the same as you guys. Probably like 17 or 18, maybe 20 clutches this year.
Yep,
Oh
well,
wow.
that's good.
Okay.
You definitely would. I wouldn't vend it. That'd be the only piece of advice I'd give, because the problem with that show, so when I first started, that was the first show I did, and I didn't know which shows were which shows, so I dropped 1,100. I was $1,030, and I think the first day I didn't sell a single animal. I had stuff priced at what I thought I saw them on Morph Market, and away I go. And I looked around me, and everybody had the same thing, but I didn't have the banner. I just had stuff in deli tubs, and nobody was buying. I was right beside a guy that had same animal, yellow belly banana butter, and they were exact same price. We were $340. He sold 2 of them, 3 on my table. None one of the 3 of them sold. So the next day I dropped everything by like 60% and sold enough animals to make $1,100. I mean, sold 13 animals, only made $1,100 to cover the
Yeah.
cost of it. And I was
Yeah.
that was my first year, and that was I. It's not that I was swallowing hook, line, and sinker what everybody says about triple your money in the first year. I wasn't doing that, but just not expecting the newcomer sort of stigma really to affect sales that much. I don't have the same problem anymore, but I still would not do like Billy and I may vend the September show, but in reality, we're not trying to sell animals. That's a show off show.
It's a show.
Even
Yeah.
Anton's, like the stuff that Anton brought, that was a show off show. he sold stuff, I think, to
Proper Royals bought some
Proper
from him.
Royals. Yeah, Proper
Yeah.
Royals. But Adam bought a bunch of stuff from him, but that was like not really a fluke, but in some sense a fluke, because Anton actually has a better ability through Brian to ship stuff, whereas it's hard for
Hmm.
us to ship stuff. Um, Billy's probably gonna start working on it because
I've been bugging him to start working on that.
Yeah.
well, he probably is a little bit more because we've been talking to Jordan a little bit from JP Reptiles,
Yeah.
and he got his master CITES permit, and it's I think the people that had it were just making it seem like it was way harder than it actually is, and the
Right.
amount of money that Billy can. It's not the amount of money necessarily that Billy can save. It's the he. I think he's had to give out almost $20,000 in the last 12 months, money back to people because we just couldn't we didn't have control of
The window.
we didn't have control of the window of shipping, and
Yeah.
we lost money. People are like, I want my money back. You didn't, you told me 6 months. It's been 9 months. I want my money back. So Billy, and the last guy that did it, was a guy in Europe, and the guy says he wants $4,800 back. I said, Billy, I wouldn't give him that money back, man. Like he's the one that's doing the shipping. He's the one that's in control and paying the shipping directly. That should be on him. And Billy's like,
Right.
no, then shoot my business in the foot. And I'm just like, you're a better man than I am, because if
Mhm.
somebody buys $5,000 worth of animals on me and he wants to have control of the shipping, I'm holding those animals for you till you pick them up. So
Right.
you can
Exactly. You
you
could
can
have sold
take
them to
those.
someone else.
Well, that's the thing is
Yeah.
you could have sold them to somebody else. Now Billy's going to try selling the animals and eating the $4,800, and that's, to me, it's just that's not fair. I don't know what
No.
deal. Maybe he'll make a deal with the guy, but that's like that'd be a hard pill to swallow. I was
Yeah.
I was um, I was in sort of partnering up with another guy, and he was just not a teenager, but yeah, he was a teenager, 17, 16. And it was mainly because his dad and him were supposed to be partners. Well, partway through the partnership, I realized the dad's got nothing to do with it, and they weren't really being 100% honest. Well, this kid was using my morph market to sell animals, and I had one guy reach out and say, "Hey, man, I just took your double and put it to a double, your double het and put it to a double visual, and I got no, and he got nothing, or he only got one gene." Like, and I'm like, okay, well, go get it tested, and then we'll deal with it. And this, now the kids know we're around, and I'm like, oh man,
Who's that? Do I
yeah,
know?
we'll
I think I
talk about that
know.
later. Yeah, you
I
do.
think I know that one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know who that is. So
That was up
I,
here.
yeah. That was
Hmm.
up. That was local. I've been. It's not burned, but when I first got into it, we were all gung ho. But then I ended up having to move from where we were, because we were paying like $3,800 almost rent, in a house. We got out of the real estate market, even though I'm a real estate agent. We got out of the real estate market and just have not gotten back in yet. And we moved from the rental in with my mom to help look after my grandma. Grandma was 98. She lived she was just over 100. But the catch was I couldn't have the snakes, so I partnered up with three different people, and Billy had some of my stuff. Austin had stuff. I think at one point I had five other partnerships going on, and
Oh wow.
except for Austin, the one with Austin, I got burned on. Most recently, the last one burned me on stuff. So yeah,
Yeah.
not very good. It's hard to partner up with people. Like,
Yeah.
unless
You
you got a
gotta.
guy like Austin, the last problem I have was the exact opposite of what Austin did. Like, Austin just said to me, "Hey, I got a Mandarin. Can I have that? Where's that Super Orange Dream Cypress? Blah blah blah. Where's it at?" I'm like, "Well, we just ultrasounded her. It's at 10. Go. Can I get it back to pair with the Mandarin hypo?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course you can. That's not a problem." And
Right.
I did not the exact same thing, but a person was like, "Where's that animal that was coming over to breed?" And I was like, "Well, actually, Billy wanted to put that. It was an Enchi clown, and it's huge." He's like, "Oh, we want to see what it looks like with the Enchi, with the with the stranger, because NC Stranger Clown looks good, and that person literally just like lost their cookies on me and won't talk to me anymore.
Oh,
So I'm like,
really?
really, out of that?
Yeah.
And that's
Well,
just
it's
like, and I don't
better
want
to
those.
know now. Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, it's not just not better to know now. It was like the fifth or sixth time this person kind of like
Oh,
lost their temper with me, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I can
yeah.
do a lot. I can fix a lot of things, but I can't fix the shit. Sorry.
I don't
Yeah.
have the patience for that once.
No, no,
Yeah.
no. Goodbye.
Later.
Good night, Mr. PNW Chondros. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how that is. I'm assuming that could be states.
Yeah, condos are interesting.
I don't have chondros. I got a bad
Same.
enough luck with my. Everybody says ball pythons are easy. Ball pythons aren't easy. What you're looking at,
Yeah.
I'm constantly struggling with. Why is this one expensive animal I have? Why is it not eating? And everything else does. My cheapest PNC chondros. Yeah, that's it. He's down the states. Yeah, I think it's almost like a rule. The cheapest animal you have will not stop eating. The most expensive animal will not
Right.
will not eat for anything. Uh, PNW,
Northwest.
Pacific Northwest. Oh, that's cool. Good night. Yeah, thanks for
Nice.
catching in.
Hey, fresh paint job on this girl.
What are you showing off, Bill?
Your favorite
You're
banana, dude.
my banana. Ooh.
Yeah. She hadn't pooped as I was changing her or changing waters, but she's a triple het. Hypo ultra no sorry ultra male clown pride. Yeah.
Show you what a real banana looks like, Joe.
I held this one back because no pastel, man. Trying to slowly weed that out.
Oh yeah, the banana's a pastel. The pastel is a banana killer, man.
Yeah.
Fire is too, and butter, but like not as much as the pastel. Pastel
Right.
just slaughters it.
I
My
like
big.
lesser in banana
You like
personally.
lesser in banana? Oh, dude.
So, okay, maybe since you hate it so much, you know what they look like. I'm gonna show you one, and you can tell me if
Yep.
there's something else going on, because I think there has to be.
I only hit about 30 of them my first year breeding.
Okay, is that one, or is there something else?
No, that's a lesser banana. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. No,
Is it het?
they do the only thing good about them is they kind of turn more caramelly, whereas like I have a super asphalt banana orange dream firefly, and it just like it's older now and it just looks pale yellow. So that's the only good thing about butter, where it takes it
it
the
gets rid of the
oranges.
spots too.
It gets rid of the spots, but some people like the spots. I'm 50-50. I like medium spots, but not a ton. Um, yeah, they almost turn the orange into a more of a caramel color. The biggest thing is when they're babies. When you hatch them out when they're babies, if you have a straight banana and then a banana butter beside it, nobody will take the banana butter.
I completely agree. Yeah.
Yeah, but because I think out of the first 50 babies, probably because my male was a super banana butter yellow belly, probably 25 to 30 of them were had butter in it. They were hard to sell, but they had butter, they had fire, they had orange dream, or no butter, fire, and lesser and banana in with it, and with yellow belly mixed in, and it was just they were hard to sell. I put the banana out; it was gone within 5 minutes, and I sold it for $250. And I can't get these ones that I thought were going to get me $500-600 that were banana butter, pastel, yellow belly, fire. I thought I'd get $500-600. I couldn't even sell the things for $100, man. That was
Yeah.
terrible. So I
Bananas
stopped.
sell pretty good in general, I think.
Yeah, I got it. I got a super banana red exantic from Billy, and I paired that. That's I don't even know if there's enchi in there, but they look insane, and these things are like 300 grams. They no freckles, so at least I on that I'm hitting supers, like everything's a banana and a het red exantic. And Billy's got another one of the males, and I almost took the other male too because I'm like, oh, can't have enough of this. I want to do stuff for the Reptile Expo simply for the fact that I'm a real estate agent and being able to go down and meet people. I've done 5 deals in real estate just with the snake people, so it's another outlet of sales for me. I don't care if I make anything in ball pythons. I still want to kind of keep that project cellularized and pay the bills and make money from within that itself. But other than that, like I mean, I've made 5 times more in real estate from ball pythons than I have on the ball pythons themselves. But
Yeah.
you
It'd
haven't
be
really
hard to keep the
started
lights
selling
on.
a ton though, Joe, have you?
No,
Because
no.
I think I've already sold. First year I sold 120. I might have had 10 holdbacks that first year, and
120.
then
Wow.
120. My first year was 17 clutches.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's a crazy first year, man.
Yeah, it
oh,
is.
dude, it was stupid. And I get him, and Austin's like, "Do you have any clue? Like, where are you going to put all these babies?" Because he'd been in my house at that point, and I'm like, "What are you talking about? I'm going to put them in these shoe boxes." He's like, "Do you have a clue that those can push open the shoe boxes? Because they were just like the dollar store, Home Depot shoe
Right.
boxes." I'm like, "Oh, they'll." Yeah, he's like, I'll just put elastics on them. He's like, "You're gonna clean 120 babies and water 120 babies and feed 120 babies when they've got elastics on them. That's gonna
Elastics.
take you a little bit of time."
Yeah.
And it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I went to these little VE6 racks, and they're amazing for the
Yeah,
babies.
I got
Yeah.
some too.
Yeah, and you
Nice.
can't. Are those VE6s or
Yeah, they're
the
VE6.
knockoff? Yeah, the VE6 are way better. They're I
Do you
don't
see
have
they
any.
make a? Do you see Cornell's World does a VE8 that's 8 high and double wide?
I did see that, and that's a weird one.
I kind
It's
of
it
want it. You can
it
put 2 VE6s
looks.
on top of it too.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not cheap though,
No, it's
and
not.
that's the
Especially with the
only thing.
tubs.
Oh yeah.
They make it look cheap on the website, then you add the tubs and it
Yeah,
like
it just
doubles in
Oh,
says.
price.
Yeah.
well, when I got into this, the VE6 with the tubs have they're almost 2.5 times more expensive than they were 5 years or 6 years ago. So
Well,
I watch Kijiji, and as soon as they come up on Kijiji, I grab them. If it's 350 or $400 with tubs, I grab it because you can't. Billy Billy says they're out of all tubs, so I'm giving because he needed some for the Chihuahuas or whatever he just bought. So I had a spare rack, and I think I got like 15 of the big tubs. So I'm giving him those or selling them
nice.
to him, whatever.
Nice. Have you guys been noticing any sales this year? Like my sales are up last month. I found
I was going
I
to
did good
ask you
last
probably
that.
month.
How's it? Yeah,
one
you
of my
too,
best
eh?
months
That's
ever.
what.
Yeah.
So Chris and Shauna said they've sold 10 from Christmas till now.
Yeah.
I think I had maybe 20, and I'm down to 4. I was supposed to do the show with Billy, and I'm like, dude, I got 4 animals left. I got nothing.
Oh
I
wow,
sell
you
my
did good.
stuff. I sell my stuff pretty cheap. Like I've got
Yeah.
those the bananas I just showed you. I've got them marked at like 175 to 220. So I'm
Right.
selling stuff cheap, but like I mean, I'm trying to meet people, and I don't really care. But still, I'm down to like 4 animals. And then
Yeah.
Billy on last week when I was there, we had a wholesaler call, and they're desperate for animals.
Really?
So I'm like, that's a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very good sign because if the way this, I think the way ball pythons work, it is like a pyramid, but it's upside down as far as I'm concerned. Because the money's got to stop at the top, start at the top, and
And
trickles all the way down to the small hole at the bottom. And then
right.
as the money goes down, it just keeps getting deeper and deeper.
Yeah.
Well, because if the small breeders can sell their pets, then
Heck
they
yeah,
can afford to buy a good
yep,
snake from a
yep.
yeah. So
Right.
it
Level up.
goes
Yeah.
yeah.
We're seeing a huge shift. I don't like the fact that we're seeing a shift in it, but we are nonetheless. There's more people jumping on the boat of forget these triple recessives and stuff. Concentrate on getting really good doubles and triples of like I
Yeah.
mean it's just as hard to hit a super orange dream Hayabusa super asphalt as it is to hit a triple whatever clown pied or holy grail you're talking about. The odds are the
Right.
same, and
Yeah.
more people are jumping on that train now of, and I think that's Billy would probably admit that his biggest challenge is that he's too deep into genes that have no context anymore. Like
Right.
you put a leopard in something, as much as leopard does certain things, it's not really a gene that's going to sell your animals. I have a grading system where I would, like the animal I got off of Joe was a yellow belly ultramel krypton, and I'd put 2 points in for the yellow belly. I'd probably put 5 or 6 points in for the ultramel part, and probably 3 or 4 points for the clown. It has no negatives in it. Just put pastel in there, -2. Put
Right.
fire in there, -1. Put yellow belly, you're
But
maybe a 2, depending on what you're doing with it. Put
yeah.
hurricane in there, +3. You got to have some sort of grading system, and having Enchi's a 0. Oh, I got an Enchi pastel, this, blah, 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 blah. You have 9 genes that don't mean anything. They have no
Hmm.
context in ball pythons anymore. Like maybe they're okay, even Orange Dream to some context. Austin and I have been talking a lot about that because I don't like what Orange Dream does in the clown, and I don't like what it does in the freeway clown. And I'm wondering because it gives the color, but it reduces the pattern too much. So we're wondering if can we replace the Orange Dream with Mandarin? A lot more expensive animal, but are we going to get no pattern shift, but getting the color input in
Yeah.
the Mandarin? And if we can do that, then that'll be huge because
Yeah.
there's not a whole lot out there that will put orange into an animal without changing pattern. You get some
Right.
combinations. It's like a combination of what were we talking earlier, orange, Enchi and black pastel, but you're talking about 2 massive pattern shifters to get color. Or Joey, are you showing us
Sorry.
something, Joey?
No. My kids are wrestling. I'm just
Are you?
telling them where to go and how to get there. That's all.
Yeah,
It's all good.
if you drop in any of the reptile expos, come and say hi to me because
Yeah.
I'm a grandpa and I will not remember. Say, hey, remember the live we were on? I'm the guy from Peterborough. And the stupid thing is, I'll remember. What do you do for a living?
I'm a carpenter.
Yeah, so I'll remember the
Nice.
carpenter from Peterborough. I won't remember your name. I'll remember how many kids if you got a wife and all that. But
I got a
remember
wife.
somebody's name? Oh, I cannot remember people's names. For being a real estate agent, it's a really bad thing.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Yeah.
Oh, it's bad. Sometimes people ask me their name or they tell me their name and they'll call like 3 weeks later and I'm like, oh, what do you do for a living? Oh yeah, that's the person you were. It's like, oh, why am I cursed? It's actually there's a name for it. Verbal aphasia or something like that. It's like doctors, and I'm not saying that I am a smart person, but really really smart people have it because their brain works in a sense that it's not information they'll need. I'm not likely to see you again, or very unlikely to see you again, so it automatically files it in the don't give a crap. It's not that you're doing that, but then it remembers other things that are more important to the brain
Right.
in that context. So weird. I'm talking about getting off topic, eh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. Oh my god.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, Joey, sounds like you got to get going, man.
Yeah. The kids are getting restless.
All right, nice having you
Yeah.
pop in. And
Yep.
Yeah.
if you're ever on here again, pop in. I'd love to hear how your weeks going, months going, sales, all that
For
kind of
sure.
stuff.
For sure. Yeah.
So,
Keep
Sounds
in
good.
touch.
Thanks,
all right,
guys.
man.
Awesome.
Cheers, buddy.
All
Bye.
right.
Later, Joseph.
Later,
Thanks,
buddy.
guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
I'll see you soon.
Yeah, man.
Later.